Hello everyone, welcome to the special video for aspirants of Defence Services. Here, we are going to have the multiple choice questions on Indian Defence Services based on armed forces. Let's have a look on the first question. So here is the first question. It says that who of the following was the Chief of Army at the time of Indo-Pak War of 1971? So you should guess the answer. Yes, so let's have a discussion. Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw, also known as Sam Bahadur, was the chief of the army staff on the Indian Army during the Indo-Pak War of 1971. Okay. Now, if we'll discuss more about the Manekshaw, so during his 4 decades of military career, he showed his brave and courageous will to 5 wars, and this all leads him to get honored by the rank of Field Marshal. The correct answer for this question is the option B, Field Marshal Manekshaw. What is next question? Which of the following is the equivalent rank in Army of the naval rank of Captain? We have discussed the equivalent ranks of all the 3 services in one of the armed forces lecture. You can watch that. If we'll have the answer for this question, so here the equivalent rank in Army of the naval rank of Captain is what? Yes, it is Colonel. Yeah, right? Now, here in the table, you can see all the equivalent ranks in all the 3 services. Okay, let's moving to the next question. The next question is, which of the following was the first aircraft inducted by the Indian Air Force in 1932? So the Indian Air Force was established on, can you guess? Yes, it is on 8th October 1932 in British India, and as an auxiliary air force of the Royal Air Force. At that time the name was the Royal Air Force, and then it was renamed as Royal Indian Air Force after the independence. Okay, so at that time the Royal Air Force included 4 Westland Wapiti biplanes and 5 Indian pilots. Okay, so the starting was with 4 Westland Wapiti biplanes and 5 Indian pilots. The answer for this question must be what? Yes, it is Westland Wapiti. Okay. So what is the next question? Who of the following was the first recipient of the Paramveer Chakra? Paramveer Chakra is a gallantry award given at the war time. Okay, so we have discussed this also in Armed Forces lecture. Where we have discussed the honors and awards, including all the awards, that is wartime award, peacetime award, and the non-gallantry awards. Okay, so you can watch that video. So here what we should say, what is the answer? So as we have discussed about the honors and awards in one of the lecture, Major Somnath Sharma was the first recipient of Paramveer Chakra, the highest gallantry award in India, right? Paramveer Chakra is the highest gallantry award in India. So let's have some important aspect of Major Sharma. So Major Sharma was fighting in the Indo-Pakistan War of 1947. He was martyred on 3rd November 1947 while repulsing Pakistani near Srinagar airport. For his gallantry and sacrifice in this battle of Budgam, battle was happened in Budgam, he was posthumously awarded the Paramveer Chakra on 1950. Okay, we have also discussed that gallantry award has started from 1950 with effect from 1947. Okay, so he was the Major Somnath Sharma was the first recipient. This is the answer. Now what is the next question? At which of the following places is the Indian National Defence University being set up? So this is a current affair question. Where is the Indian National Defence University is going to set up? So this university is a National Defence University of the Government of India. It is going to establish at where? Inola village in Gurugram district of Haryana state. Okay, Gurugram is the new name of Gurgaon. It is still in progress mode. So if you will see, the answer for this is the Gurugram at Haryana. Okay. So next question. At which of the following places is the College of Defence Management located? College of Defence Management. Right. What is this? It is a premier tri-service institution imparting management training to officers of the defense services, and it is located at, any guess? Yes, it is Secunderabad in Telangana. Okay, so the correct answer is Secunderabad. The next question: what was the name given to the operation conducted by National Security Guard in 2008 against terrorist attack in Taj Hotel, Mumbai? So you may remember this attack, Mumbai attack, also known as 26/11 attack. So here it was a series of terrorist attacks that took place in November 2008, also known as 26/11 Mumbai attack. The Indian National Security Guard, also known as NSG, is an allied counter-terrorism unit under the Indian Ministry of Home Affairs, conducted Operation Black Tornado to flush out the remaining attackers. During this operation, many soldiers had sacrificed their lives. One among them was Major Sandeep Unnikrishnan, honored with the award of Ashok Chakra posthumously. We have discussed this in the honors and awards lectures also. Okay, so what was the name of that operation conducted by National Security Guard? That is Operation Black Tornado. Okay, now what is next question? At which of the following places is the headquarters of a naval command not located? So we have discussed this also in the different commands and their headquarters of Indian Armed Forces lecture. So you know that the Indian Navy has 3 commands located at where? Mumbai, Kochi and Visakhapatnam. Okay, so the only remaining option here is what? That is Goa, where we don't have any naval command. So the answer for this question is Goa. Next question: on which of the following dates is the Navy Day celebrated in India? You should know this answer. Navy Day in India is celebrated on 4th December every year to recognize the achievements and role of the Indian Navy to the country. And why we have chosen the 4th December date? Because as on that day in 1971, during Operation Trident, the Indian Navy sank 4 Pakistani vessels. Okay, what is Operation Trident? Operation Trident was an offensive operation launched by the Indian Navy on Pakistan's port city of Karachi during the Indian-Pakistan War of 1971. Okay. So it was a huge day for Indian Navy. That's why they have selected this day to celebrate as a Navy Day. The correct answer for this is December 4. So if we have a look on the next question, this is the last question of this series. Dhanush, a missile inducted into the Indian Navy. What is the characteristic of a Dhanush? Choose any one of the correct answer in the given option. So if we'll discuss about the Dhanush, so it is a missile. Dhanush missile is a short-range ship-based ballistic missile. Came in the service on May 2010. This is the naval version of India's Prithvi missile and can be launched from ship only. So it is a naval version of India's Prithvi missile. So the correct answer for this is option A. It is a customized and naval variant of Prithvi missile. Right? So this is all about this series where we have discussed the important 10 questions with its complete explanation. Hope you liked it. Please like the video if you liked and give the comments on the comment box for next video, next suggestion. Okay, thank you all. Jai Hind.